Hello everyone. We keep listening. World Bank give a forecast for GDP growth of India as a 6.3%. Similarly, the IMF give a forecast for 6.3% of Indian growth in the next financial year, and RBI give a forecast for 7% of GDP growth for India in 2024. What does it mean? Here, in every forecast, we are looking at the word GDP. What does the GDP mean? Even during the COVID time, the India GDP growth was negative, and we keep listening कि GDP exactly है क्या GDP? Even in their speech, our beloved Prime Minister always said about GDP, India is the 5th largest economy on the basis of GDP. So in today's video, we will discuss about everything about the GDP, exactly what is GDP, means the gross domestic product. Before starting the discussion, a request to you, please watch the video till end because GDP has a major relevance in your prelims and the mains examination. If I'm talking about the number of the question in the prelims, in the last 6 years, there are 7 questions from the GDP. And the one interesting fact, in 2018, there are 3 questions from the GDP. The question are maybe direct or maybe indirect. So let's start GDP. Exactly what is the GDP? Take an example. My friend from Noida is going in the market. In that market, he looked at the various kind of the shop. The one shop is related to the agriculture that represent the mandi there. In the another shop, he saw library, he saw barista, the coffee cafe. Then he also look at some of the other shops in the market, like the shop related to the scientific research. And also he saw some artisan is making pottery. So here the different sectors, the different shops are involved. The number one about the agriculture. We are considering that agriculture shop is related to the agriculture market in the country. And that shop related to the artisan is related to the manufacturing sector because we are manufacturing pottery there. In the case of the scientific research, where the scientific research is going on, that's the scientific sector of the country. And in the fourth and the final one, where we are looking at the library, where we are looking at the different sectors where it's the service sector of the economy. Means we are having the manufacturing sector, agriculture sector, service sector and the scientific sector, research and the innovation. When the Bhagat Ram went to the market, he has a question mark. These all sectors are producing something, but how we are calculating their product, the outcome, how we are calculating and how we are managing this high product. So he has a question mark what we are saying to this product outcome if we cumulative add all these products. So my friend Bhagat Ram, there is an answer from my side. We call this as a gross domestic product of that Noida market. If this Noida market is small, if I am going on a larger base, I am including this as an India. So this in India is known as the gross domestic product of India. In gross domestic product of India, we are having the manufacturing sector, we are having the service sector, agriculture sector, tertiary sector and the sector related to the scientific research. So when I am including the production of all these sectors, the output of all these sectors is known as the gross domestic product. If in the proper definition, if I want to say, gross domestic product is the outcome of all product and services or all goods and services produced by a country in a given period of time. Here is the age in a given period of time. The given period of time maybe the 1 month, maybe the 3 months or maybe the 1 year. If we are measuring the GDP every 3 months, that is known as the quarterly GDP. If we are measuring the GDP in an year, that is known as the yearly GDP. So this is the complete definition of the GDP. अगर कहीं पे कुछ प्रोड्यूस हो रहा है, वहां पे कुछ ना कुछ डेप्रिसिएशन भी होगा, कुछ ना कुछ चीजें खराब भी होगी. Take an example here. In a manufacturing unit, we are producing the cloth, different kind of the cloth. Maybe we are producing the jeans, we are producing the t-shirt. So in that case, there can be the breakdown in the machines. If that breakdown in the machine is not excluded from the GDP, means we are doubly counting the thing here and we are finding that that's the gross domestic product. But if I am excluding that depreciating part from the GDP, that become the net GDP. So on your screen, you can see the net GDP is equal to gross domestic product minus depreciation. So this is the definition of the GDP one side and this is the net GDP. So I think you have clarity about what is the gross domestic product and what is the net domestic product. Now we are moving toward the further the different kind, the different type of the GDP. And before going to the different types, do you know GDP is the health indicator of an economy? Like you're giving your exam, you're giving the prelims exam, mains exam, and the final result is the outcome of your study. Similarly, in an economy, GDP is the report card of an economy. GDP is the health indicator of an economy. If the country is not performing very well, the GDP will be very down, like 2% growth, 3% growth, 1% growth rate, or even the negative growth rate we see during the COVID time there. Now, we are moving toward the type of GDP. There can be the two types of the GDP. One is the nominal GDP and the second is the real GDP. In nominal GDP and in the real GDP, student always confuse how both kind of the GDP are different. Nominal में क्या होता है, real में क्या होता है, why the name nominal and real are given जब GDP same ही है. So there is a major difference in between the nominal and the real GDP. In the case of the nominal GDP, we are calculating all the price at the market level. Market में जो current price है उसके basis पे ही हम सब कुछ price को calculate करते हैं. Means in the nominal GDP, we are calculating the product price, we are calculating the output at market price. But in the case of the real GDP, we are fixing a base year. Base year is the year where there is a very less fluctuation in the market. There is stable inflation in the market. कोई major change नहीं हुआ है, कोई COVID नहीं आया है. When the time period is going very smoothly, that year is considered as a base year in an economy. In India, specifically in India, we consider 2011-12 as base year for counting the GDP of India, because 2011 and 2012 was a very stable year for the country. So there is a major difference in the nominal and the real. So the real GDP we calculate on the basis of the base year. So we are calculating at the year on the base of 2011 and 2012. In the nominal GDP, we are not adjusting the inflation, and where in the real GDP we are adjusting the inflation. Take an example, adjustment of the inflation. If you understand this example, your difference between the nominal and the real GDP will be clear, and कभी भी आपको कभी confusion नहीं होगा कि real क्या है, nominal क्या है. Everybody is buying the milk from the mother dairy. In current price, the 1 liter milk cost you 60 rupee. Consider a situation, India is producing 1000 liter of milk, means the 1000 liter of milk at the current price of 60 rupee per liter, the final cost, final output is the 60,000 rupee. And this 60,000 rupee is the current price with inflation. And if I am considering this as a GDP, this is known as the nominal GDP. But in the real GDP, we talked about the base year. In 2011-12, the mother dairy milk price for the 1 liter was 40 rupee per liter. And we are producing the 1000 liter of the milk in 2022. So 40 into 1000, that is the 40,000. That is the real price. Because there is an inflation from 40 to 60 in between 2012 to 2022. So this is a difference. मैं फिर से बताता हूँ. In the nominal GDP, this is not adjusted with the inflation. We are counting the inflation. Means we are calculating at a price of market. Where in the real GDP, we calculated on the basis of a base year in India. Base year is 2011 and 2012. So if we are calculating the price of mother dairy milk at a base year of 11 and 12, at the time the rate was 40 rupee per liter. So the real GDP of the milk is the 40,000 in 2023, and the nominal GDP of the milk in the 2023 is the 60,000. So this is the difference between real GDP and the nominal GDP. I hope this is clear to everyone. Now there is another confusing term related to the GDP. GDP at market price और GDP at the factor cost. इसमें बहुत confusion होता है. इसमें specifically UPSC ने questions भी पूछे हैं prelims में related to what is the GDP at the market price and the GDP at the factor cost. If I am talking about GDP at the market price, इसके नाम में ही given है. Market में जो price है उसके basis पे ही हम GDP को डायरेक्ट कैलकुलेट कर लेते हैं. टेक एन एग्जांपल, इफ द महिंद्रा थार cost at 10 lakh rupee cost, it's a market cost of the Mahindra Thar. This cost include the tax given to government of India, the indirect tax we are giving to government, the road tax we are giving to government, that's the indirect tax form. But in the case of the factor price, we are calculating on the basis on the real prices, on the basis of the producing prices. In market price, we are calculating on the market rate, where in the case of the factor price, we are excluding the tax given to the government and including the subsidy provided by the government. Means there are some schemes run by the government for the production, like the production link incentive recently announced by the government for a different sector. So there is a difference between the factor cost and the market price. In the market price, we are calculating the GDP at the current price level, where the indirect tax given by the government are included and the subsidies. Where in the case of the factor cost, we are excluding the government tax and we are also including the subsidy there. So in the term of formula, we can write the GDP at market price or GDP at factor cost is equal to GDP at market price minus indirect tax plus subsidies. I am repeating again, there can be a confusion. GDP at factor cost is equal to GDP at market price minus indirect tax plus subsidy provided by the government. So this is the difference between GDP at market price and GDP at factor cost. So in this video, we discuss about what is GDP exactly, what is the difference between the nominal GDP and the real GDP, and what is the difference between the GDP at factor cost and the GDP at the market price. In the upcoming series video, we will discuss about the gross national product. We will discuss about the national income, how national income and GDP are included, what is the per capita income, what is the purchasing power parity, what is the purchasing power parity. We will discuss all these terms, so your concept related to the GDP, concept related to economy will be cleared. So there will be no confusion when you are attempting the prelims paper. This initiative linking your prelims preparation, because the prelims is coming, so till December when you are going to join the most demanded program of Educami, prelims support program, you are well prepared with your concept. Okay, so we will meet in the upcoming video of this series. Till then, watch this video and you will find some of the questions related to the GDP in the comment section. You can solve those questions and answer the question in the comment box. Thank you.